brothers who are just regular brothers. These two brothers. But let's get back to the brothers. They have a strong bond. It's two brothers and they're gonna. It's called Two Brothers. Two Brothers. It's just called Two Brothers.
Hello. Good evening. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I hope you turned your volume up to the maximum capacity. Because we about to get straight live. Oh, boy. I'm joking.
Clipping. Got them. Their ears are cooked.
What up? Was that 4? Run it back. What up? That's 6. I don't like odd numbers. We're back at it again with the character fusions. We're coming in with part 2. You already know. You tuned in to the Two Brothers podcast. We're going to run through some funny stuff with y'all. We got some characters from all walks of life. We got some anime. We got some cartoon. We got some book series. You know, we're really hitting some crazy things out here. It's Character Fusion Part 2. We're going to go ahead. We're going to recap it for you. If you forgot what happened in Part 1, that's perfectly fine. Just go back, listen to all of Part 1, and then come back to listen to Part 2. If you don't remember what happened in Part 2, that's perfectly fine because this is Part 2. You should know what happened already. We're going to run it back. A little recap for you. In list number 1, we had Deadpool and Miles Morales, Spawn and Naruto, Snorlax and the Tick, Shao Kahn and Eren Yeager, with our special guest of Creeper and Wolverine. In list number 2, we had Danny Phantom and Superman, James Bond fixed. James Bond fused with Ryu.
Exactly.
We had Eevee and Spyro, little fusion. We had Darth Vader with the Viking Lord, or as I like to say, just a regular old Viking because they're all lords. With our special guest of Jason Voorhees and Master Chief. In list number 3, we had Red Hood and Finn the Human. We had Kratos and Chucky. We had Stitch and your boy Thunder's Gojo. And we had Dexter and Eisen with a special guest. Did we talk about the special guest?
I don't think we did, but also Dexter Eisen is kind of cheese. Just like even more genius Eisen.
Yes.
Even more technologically advanced Eisen.
Yeah.
Low-key unstoppable.
And I remember we talked about last episode,
right? How
fusing Dexter and Eisen made Eisen less
evil. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. It's like, oh, he actually is like a decent person now. He's like a good guy now.
Because now he's like killing only the evil people.
Right. So now he's like nerfed. It's like, oh, we put him on our side.
Exactly.
Good. Fantastic.
I don't believe we got to the special guest for list number 3, but the special guest was a Gordon Ramsay fused with Whis. Does that sound familiar to anybody?
No, yeah, we definitely did talk about that.
We did?
That
all right,
was
cool.
I'm like, well, he's whipping up shit in the kitchen. He's not boxing with it.
Exactly, yeah. So that was crazy. That was list 1 through 3. Our number ones on each of the lists. List 1, we had Spawn and Naruto as number 1. List number 2, we had Danny Phantom and Superman as number 1. And list number 3, we had Dexter and Eisen. Because you just can't beat that type of combos.
No, definitely not.
It's just not possible. But this time, in Fusion Characters Part 2.
Character Fusions. The sequel.
Dang, I definitely do know. Did we do the next time on the Two Brothers podcast bit at the end of the first episode? Because I believe we did. And the fact that I didn't start with it just ruins it.
This episode
on Character Fusions.
This episode of the Two Brothers podcast.
Ugh. But, we're going to rock it off. We're going to get into list number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I told you all it was going to be a crazy list. I told you we had some expert marksmans. We had some gods. We had some wizards. We had all types of crafty things and thingy-mabobbies. We're going to get into this. We're going to get hot and heavy into this one.
Thingy-mabobbies indeed.
All right. I already told you we're going to pin the list against each other. We already put list 1 and 2 against each other. We're going to do the same thing with 3 and 4, the same thing with 5 and 6, and then we're going to put all of those against each other at the end. So list number 4, I wasted your time enough. Let's go ahead and get rocking into it. List number 4, we got Ghost Rider fused with Luke Skywalker.
Jeez.
I mean, like, come on. List number 4, part 2. Wow, there's a long pause. I should have Should have said something between that pause, but it doesn't matter. We got LeBron, the GOAT James.
Mm-hmm. LeGoat.
And Ezra Scarlet from Fairy Tail. We got Sonic the Hedgehog. No, my bad. I read that wrong. Sonic, Mr. Speed himself, Hedgehog.
Of course.
And Ichigo, him, Kurosaki.
Sonic and Ichigo is an interesting combo.
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting combo. Because Ichigo's one of his things is speed. He is already pretty fast.
Exactly.
So adding speed to him, that's an incredible speed boost to, I think, Ichigo. But I think that's really like a minor speed boost to Sonic, though.
I don't think it's a speed. It's no speed boost at all. If anything, it's weighted on Sonic.
You think it would slow Sonic down?
Yeah. But
adding Flash Step?
Yeah. Because he's already moving at the speeds of Flash Step. Because like we already know, Flash Step is just running real fast. It's not like teleportation or anything. So he's just running fast.
Yeah,
Sonic can already do that.
It's high speed movement, but it's more like a burst of high speed movement, though.
Sonic can already do that. We've seen Sonic do that on multiple occasions, especially in the games.
You don't think that kind of adds, maybe like reduces his maybe fatigue to a certain degree or anything like that?
It might. I feel like that Ichigo's fighting prowess will give Sonic a little bit of a boost, just on because Sonic's not really a fighter. He's not a hand-to-hand fighter, especially not much of a weapons fighter. So you give him that Ichigo training that he has.
Yeah, and Ichigo does know martial arts. Like, he trained martial arts since he was a kid.
Exactly.
So
with
he
his
has
father.
physically trained martial arts, with his dad too, and then also his sword training and everything. So between his sword training, his martial arts training, and just his actual combat experience of dealing with life and death scenarios, adding that with the speed of Sonic, I think is definitely gonna be beneficial.
That's what I'm thinking.
Even though, because being so fast that you could create so many after images while holding a conversation is crazy. Like what he did against Byakuya.
Yeah.
Like that feat of just that one feat of speed was enough to really be like, Jesus, like, dude is pretty fast. So adding Sonic speed, I think, is a testament to itself.
All right, we got the next one on the list. We got Zeus and John Wick. And then our special guest for list number 4, we got Freddy Krueger and Dexter. And I know you're thinking, we already did a Dexter. No. We did Dexter Morgan last time. This is Dexter from Dexter Laboratory. I told you we're going crazy with it this time, guys. 2 Dexters, but completely different 2 Dexters. Now for list number 4, go ahead and pull up the photo we got for Ghost Rider and Luke Skywalker. Yeah, those top 3 on the right. Because if you're really looking at Luke Skywalker mixed with Ghost Rider, it's just a whole different type of ball game. Because you're adding in that pendant stare from the Ghost Rider, that hellish fire.
The penance stare?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. No, it's not. That's what I said. With like the cool and calmness that comes with Luke Skywalker's Force abilities.
Why bro look like
amazing?
Tom Selleck.
You're talking about the one where he has the Ghost Rider vengeance right behind him, both in shades.
Yeah.
Because now this one, I drew this one myself using AI and no drawing abilities of my own.
I could have drew it.
We got this.
I wouldn't have been able to draw every single one of the pictures we came up with.
No, I feel like you could have
for this in the time allotted. I mean, like if it'd take me a month to do each one, it would take 2 years to make this episode.
That'd be perfectly fine. It would just be one episode that we had in the back burner for later on down the line. See, the thing is, no, we can't even talk about it like that. However, what I was saying, when we think about Luke Skywalker, great Force user. He was the son of the Chosen One, which makes him the Chosen One Part 2.
In a way, yeah.
He's just a cool, calm, collected guy with a burst of emotions, almost fell to the dark side, but he found his equilibrium once again. Trained with Yoda. He's really just that cool guy, and then you add in the vengeance, and it's a flaming ability. No. It's a flaming aura of amazingness. If you really think about it.
Flaming aura of amazingness.
Yes. And then on the next photo where the right side of his face is on fire, you're really just getting that feeling of, oh, he has a balance of the Ghost Rider and himself, so where he doesn't even have to go full flaming skull to really get all the abilities of the Ghost Rider, and his flaming chain and his motorcycle, and it's amazing all in itself. And then you add in a lightsaber. It's like, first of all, the Ghost Rider already has so many broken abilities with his what's it called, his penis stare, I mean his Penniman stare.
Penniman stare.
He's just
Tiananmen stare. Tiananmen square stare.
His Pythagorean theorem stare. He's just putting you in lockdown at all times. And then you add in the fact that he has a lightsaber, he'll just cut you down.
His A squared plus B squared equals C squared stare.
His, well, dang, I forgot the square root of whatever squared
his
stare.
3.14 square, his pi stare.
He's just all about it.
Yeah, I think Luke Skywalker, with being a master Jedi with all of his Force abilities, plus the Spirit of Vengeance, I think is pretty OP, because it's like you do become immortal. The Spirit of Vengeance is like an angel. So it's like making Luke Skywalker immortal, and also like the way he can imbue his objects with hellfire. The idea of him having being in an X-wing just catching fire, which it shouldn't be able to because it's in space and there's no oxygen in space. But it's like,
how you doing that?
How is that X-wing on fire? And it's like,
because I'm Luke Skywalker.
It's like, that's hellfire, brother.
That's
and then
like,
how would the lightsaber then work? Because it's already plasma, so it's plasma that's on fire.
Yes, which is weaker, because fire is weaker than plasma. Well, it's not as hot as plasma, because isn't plasma the next level after fire? 9 times out of 10.
Or it's like a different state of heat or something. It's like a different state of matter.
Okay,
I think in some ways, I guess it is.
No, I think it is the 4th state of matter, actually, because it's the 3 states of matter. We have solid, liquid, gas, and then that 4th state is plasma, if I'm not mistaken.
I guess plasma would just be a solid, isn't it?
No, I'm like 80% sure it's not a solid, because it can be. I mean, solids can be molded, but plasma, it's like energy basically, to my understanding. And if anyone who really understands it can, really throw some down in the comments and tell everybody that I'm right.
Plasma is a superheated ionized gas.
So it's not even a solid, it's a gas. It's hot gas.
Plasma is the 4th state of matter after solid, liquid, and gas, where a substance becomes ionized gas, positively charged ions, and negatively charged electrons. You are correct.
Hey, look at there. I was in science class. I was paying attention. Thank you.
Nobel Peace Prize coming in the mail.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Because he remembered
the 4 states
right.
of matter.
He didn't discover it or invent it. He just remembered it.
Hey, that's all it takes.
That's all it takes, guys.
All it takes.
Lock in, guys.
You don't have to create new things. You just gotta know the old things.
Right. You just gotta remember it.
That's all you gotta do. All right, moving on. So Luke Skywalker and the Ghost Rider, devious combo.
Devious.
Strong abilities from the left pinky to the right hair. Strong all around.
Right. He's cooking. He's nigh immortal, highly capable abilities between being a master Jedi and a Spirit of Vengeance, nigh unkillable, nigh immortal, indestructible weaponry, indestructible transportation and vehicles, things like that. I mean, it's going to take Hulk level characters to box with him. It's going to take Ghost Rider, Galactus, Gojo,
it's going to take some real goats to really take him down.
Yeah, next level reality warping immortals to box with this guy.
Exactly. And the next person on the list is exactly that. LeBron the Goat James.
Damn.
And Ezra Scarlet from Fairy Tail.
Never mind, he's cooked.
We're talking.
Luke Ryder is cooked.
He really is, because
Ghost Skywalker.
There's nothing anyone can do against LeBron James.
Of course not.
He's the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time.
Yeah, Luke Ryder, consider your ankles broken, brother.
Every day of the week.
You're not winning any championships here.
No rings for you.
You're getting swept.
No trophies.
You're going home.
He's going to cross you over. But wait. Let me not get all on LeBron James's soapbox, and really praise him up without talking about Ezra Scarlet too as well, just real quick.
Your glorious king, LeBron James.
Exactly.
Glorious king, Ezra
Jaden
Scarlet. Jaden Sheba.
I gotta talk about Ezra.
You have to explain to me Ezra Scarlet because I wasn't big on Fairy Tail like that.
That's perfectly fine. So imagine you've seen Fate Zero.
I saw Fate Stay Night.
Fate Stay Night. Okay, cool.
And I think did I see? I don't remember if I saw Fate Zero though.
It doesn't matter. But you remember the Lance guy? Is it the Lance guy?
Yeah, I remember Lance. Yeah.
Who can? I don't think it's Lance, but the one who can create all of the weapons. I think it is Lance. Ezra Scarlet is basically like that. She can re-equip, as her magic is called, new outfits, what gives her new weapons. And she has a mastery of all swords, all melee weapons that there is. And her armor that she re-equips allows her to use those swords and those abilities to their maximum capacity. And it also amps up her strength, her speed, her agility, her endurance, and all of that. Depending on which one she re-equips.
That sounds like Devil Arms.
Okay. From what?
DMC, Devil May Cry.
Oh, okay.
All of the weapons, all the demon weapons.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
now.
like the gauntlets and they get and the nunchucks and like all of the weapons that Dante has that he like loses between games.
What sucks.
In canon, it's supposedly he sells them.
That makes sense.
Literally just to pay rent.
Yeah, that's a Dante
just to
move.
pay rent and buy pizza. It's like, what happened to those like priceless, one of a kind, incredibly powerful demon objects that can like create ice and like fire and like destroy cities? And he's like, I sold it.
And sold it for some pizza. Just one box of pizza.
Aren't you like an immortal half demon that doesn't actually need to eat or sleep or anything? Correct.
Yeah, but eating's fun.
Yeah.
It tastes good.
And you also don't need to like actually like live anywhere. So you don't.
Yeah, but it's a nice bet.
So you don't like age or feel anything really. Like you could just turn into a demon form and just exist off demonic energy for forever.
Yeah, I could do that, but then I wouldn't have the luxury of drinking beer, eating pizza, and being with hot chicks.
Does he drink?
Yeah.
He drinks beer?
Yeah.
Is there a scene of him actually drinking?
In the first game. And the second.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. You know what? You're right. You are correct. I did forget that.
Yeah, it's okay. But Ezra Scarlet, she can re-equip her weapons and whatnots, which gives her better stats and higher abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And you add in the ability to change outfits, which gives you better stats with LeBron James, who changes uniforms and gives him better stats. They're basically the same person at the end of the day. So you put two people who can do the same thing together, you're just doubling their abilities. With LeBron James's high tactics during mid-game, his dedication, his not integrity, but it's ability to see the finish line through all adversities. He's really just he's not even a man at this point. He's extraterrestrial with the abilities that he's able to show on and off of the court. And then you add that with Ezra Scarlet's actual fighting skills. It's a devious combination, really. Something that can easily be in the top 5, top 2 best of all time of fighters and just players in a general sense. But we're going to move on to the next person. We got Sonic the Speed Demon Hedgehog and Ichigo Him Kurosaki. We already talked a little bit about that, but the photo that we have for that, it's a basis of Sonic with Ichigo Kurosaki's, it's not a kimono, but his Soul Reaper cloak.
Yeah.
But also he has this little bandana on, like around the neck. And it's just amazing to think that once Ichigo unleashes his Bankai, Sonic will also get that speed boost from Bankai, but he will also get that fighting prowess that Getsuga Tensho alongside Sonic's Rolling Burst and the 10 rings. Well, he doesn't have 10 of them, but not the 10 rings that I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the gems, the Chaos Emeralds, actually. So you add in Sonic's Chaos Emeralds, and then you got the Super Sonic with Ichigo Kurosaki's Bankai. That's a super Bankai at that point, which is beyond any type of capability to understand reality, if you really think about it.
Like a Sonic Ichigo Bankai?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cheese. And also, if we're talking about like end of manga, like when he gets his full completed form and his real Zanpakuto and everything, that is kind of cheese, man. Because then it's like he would be like spamming Grand Race arrows while like moving at the speed of sound.
Faster than the speed of sound.
Faster than the speed of sound.
Because you have to
getting hit
remember,
with like Grand Race arrows.
in the Sonic X TV show, the theme song goes something something faster than the speed of sound. So we already know that he's moving extraordinarily fast.
Mm-hmm.
Not faster than light or darkness, but he's moving faster than sound.
You really also just rarely ever see Sonic really tired or out of breath or anything. Like he really is like an infinite engine.
Exactly.
That's also the thing, is being fast is one thing, but like never being tired is also another thing.
That endurance that he has.
Yeah, that level of like endless like energy to generate he has is like adding that to Ichigo. It's like, what does that kind of do? Just what does he have, like infinite Ryatsu at that point?
Basically, that's what I'm thinking. Because you add in Sonic's infinite endurance with Ichigo Kurosaki's near infinite spiritual pressure. Now we have pressure and endurance at that point.
Yeah, I always get confused. Like, what is the difference between Reishi and Ryatsu, and then spirit energy and spirit pressure? Isn't Ryatsu is spirit energy, and then the world itself, the spiritual world, is created out of Reishi?
No, that's created out of Ryatsu. Because remember when Udio was going up against, I can't even say his name, but the research and development captain, and he had
Kurotsuchi.
And he had unlocked the glove and took it off. He was absorbing all the Ryatsu that is the structures inside of the Soul Society to then power up his bows. So once you add in that Ryatsu, that can be absorbed now, because Ichigo can't reabsorb it. The Ryashi that he can emit with the spiritual pressure, with Sonic's speed and infinite stamina, they're going to be moving too fast, too often, without getting tired, slicing and dicing anyone in their way at the end of the day.
Okay, so basically what it is that we were correct. Reishi is spirit particles that the Soul Society and Wako Mundo are made of. Some of it is in the world of the living, but it's not as concentrated. It's very it's more like in the air, in the atmosphere. But the spiritual worlds are literally made out of it. And then you have what is Ryoku, which is spirit energy or spirit power. And then Ryatsu is spirit pressure. So that is what spiritual pressure is, Ryatsu. Okay, so we got it. We understand.
We be out here reading the mangas and watching the shows.
Yeah.
We know what we're talking about.
What is that meme? It's like, don't ask JJK fans anything. We don't even read our own manga. But it's like, now Bleach fans read.
Yeah, we read it.
We read it.
We got the whole collection, all the way up till volume 15. That's where it stops.
At least. That's where it ends. No more after that.
No more.
You got to get the Shonen Jump.
Yeah, you got to get there. All right, next we got Zeus and John Wick. It's just a devious combination of two powerhouses who just can't be taken down with John Wick's gun fu and Zeus's literal lightning and thunder abilities. There's nothing that can be taken down from them, and John Wick's not also just good with firearms. He's good with hand-to-hand combat. Mastered 364 fighting styles. That's 2 more than Batman. He's just on a whole nother level, being known as not the Grim Reaper, the Boogeyman, but also the one that you call to kill the Boogeyman.
Right, the Baba Yaga.
Exactly. And then you add in all those stats that he has as a single human with the abilities of the god of thunder, Zeus himself, with the power of lightning, thunder, flight, weather control. He's just a powerhouse with a powerhouse on top of him. You know, we have Zeus as a powerhouse himself, and then you just stack on John Wick's abilities that just skyrocket to a whole nother level. Is just something else. And then our bonus guest of Freddy Krueger with Dexter from Dexter Laboratory. We already have Freddy Krueger as a nightmare demon, and then you just add on the high intelligence of a 10-year-old kid with robots and an annoying sister. It's a combination that is like no other, if you really think about it. He's going to get into your dreams. He's not only going to terrify you to death, but he's going to terrify you to death in a systematic way, not just using fear, but also breaking down who you are as an individual with this technology. Something that just can't be fathomed, in my opinion. But now it's time to rank them off. 1 through 5, 1 through 4, with a special guest not being on the list. Me personally, I might have to go with LeBron James and Ezra Scarlett. They're at the top.
Is that not the special guest?
No, special guest is John. Special guest is Freddy Krueger and Dexter. LeBron James and Ezra Scarlett, put them at the top. Number 5.
I think Freddy Krueger and Dexter, as in Dexter's Lab, is interesting because I think that also, just like the last one, does that make Freddy Krueger a better person?
No, it makes him a smarter person.
It just makes him smarter, but he doesn't get the morality of Dexter.
No.
Which Dexter doesn't even have that much morality.
No, he doesn't.
He's not evil. He's not bad. But he is like a narcissist. And he can kind of get wrapped up in himself and stuff like that. But I think ultimately is still a good guy. So I think with Freddy Krueger, what do you think? Freddy Krueger more taints him? Yeah. And makes him worse?
But that's our special guest.
But then Freddy Krueger's a pedophile and Dexter is a kid.
Exactly.
So it's like, how does that work?
It doesn't.
Okay. It doesn't.
It just doesn't.
It doesn't. So they implode on themselves. So bro's having an existential identity crisis.
Exactly.
So he's out. He's out immediately.
That's why he's the special guest.
Right. He's out. I'm saying, so then I would say that it's between the boy Ghost Rider Luke Skywalker and Zeus John Wick, just because they're both gods. They're both immortals, between a Ghost Rider, which is an angel, and Zeus, which is a god. I think Sonic Ichigo is one of those characters in this scenario where it's like, I don't think Bro wins, but I also think he gets away. I think he survives and gets away. I think he has a lot of damage output with Ichigo. I just don't think that he's being able to kill an immortal like this. Because how is he killing Zeus or the Ghost Rider? So it's like, and I think with Zeus John Wick, like with a god like Zeus, his entire MO is more like big, lumbering, kind of chucking lightning bolts and just being this big kind of god, right. Whereas John Wick is about finesse and precision and damage. So I think giving John Wick the power of a god, I think is incredibly OP. And I think pitting him up against, this is going to be an amazing sword fight between with this electric god Zeus sword versus this Hellfire lightsaber. It's gonna be a sick battle.
Ichigo Kurosaki and the Sonics. It's like this is a 3-way sword fight.
Yeah, this is a crazy 3-way sword fight that I think who comes out on top.
We can really call it a 4-way sword fight with LeBron James and Ezra Scarlett, because she mainly uses swords.
Do you think that maybe the penance stare works because Zeus is an asshole?
Yes,
Zeus is a dickhead.
But he also doesn't care.
John Wick is also a bad person.
And he cares a lot.
So it's like John Wick is a hitman.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't save anyone in any of his movies. He's not a hero. He's not a good guy. He doesn't do anything good in any of his movies.
Besides kill people.
Yeah, right. He doesn't do anything good in any of his movies. Besides kill people.
He does that really good. He's the best.
He does that really good. It's like, he doesn't actually do anything good. He's not like a superhero or anything. He really is like a career assassin who kills people for money, who retires and has a wife. And then his wife gets sick, and so he's sympathetic because his wife gets sick and dies. But he's not a good person. He never does anything good ever.
Besides kill people.
I don't think there's not a single scene of him ever doing anything good.
I mean,
Like, there's never a scene of him like.
he did let that one guy go.
No,
after
but
gave
he
him the
doesn't.
information.
He never like helps a old lady across the street, or like a kid on a skateboard almost gets hit by a car. He never gives a homeless person a nickel. He never does. It's like throughout 4 movies, he never does anything good ever.
The reason why he doesn't help the lady across the street is because she's already across the street. She got there safely. He doesn't give the homeless person a nickel because that homeless person could be in the society and it could come after him. He doesn't stop the kid on the skateboard from getting hit by a car because he's the one driving the car and the kid is an undercover hitman. So
Correct.
he's making sure he's staying safe, even though he can take out anybody. He's making sure that that old lady who got across the street is not another hitman on him. The homeless man, probably a hitman. That kid in disguise as a hitman. He's keeping himself safe. So he's not doing anything quote unquote good for anybody else because he's making sure no one else comes after him or his dogs.
Or his dogs. I'm dead.
Plus he helped Winston like 3 times before he died. So John Wick's a good guy. Good at killing, good at staying alive. But I'm having to put, I want to put Ichigo as number 1 only because I'm currently rewatching Bleach. But I'm going to have to put John Wick and Zeus as number 1. And then Luke Skywalker, Ghost Rider for number 2.
I'm thinking Ghost Rider Luke is number 1 just because I think that penance stare is gonna hit both Zeus and John pretty hard. I think John is gonna have to really relive all the people he's killed. Relive that. He's gonna have to take that hit, and I'm pretty sure most of those people are just hitmen that, it's fair game. I mean, like, you're a hitman, I'm a hitman. You've killed 500 people, I've killed 500 people. We're kind of equal combatants. We both got blood on our hands. There's no real reason to have any sort of remorse. But I'm pretty sure, like, a lifetime, he's been a hitman his entire life. He was trained in it as a child. It's like, you can't tell me there isn't one person he regrets killing. It's
there
like,
definitely is.
Even the chick he killed, like the chick he killed in the second one, like, he didn't want to kill her. Like, the brother, like, forced him to kill her. He didn't want to do that. So it's like,
I mean, did he really kill her or did he just make sure she died? Because she slit her own wrist.
But
then
the
he shot her in the
thing,
head.
the thing is, she slit her own wrist not because she's afraid of her brother or because she thought that she couldn't retaliate in some. Drop my phone.
In some way or form.
She just realized the situation she was in. Like, oh, my brother has now forced John Wick to come after me. She's just scared of the fact that there's nothing I can do against John Wick. She doesn't give a shit about her. If he sent literally anyone else, she'd be like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, and would have killed him.
But the fact that she gave up immediately with no recourse was just out of the fact that John Wick is my friend and there's no way I'm beating him.
Yeah, but also she knew that. No, it's not that she knew. She didn't want him to have the satisfaction like her brother. She didn't want her brother to have the satisfaction of him, quote unquote, killing her. Just, and like, if someone's gonna do it, it's gonna be
John
me.
made sure she was dead, and also because in order to complete the marker, he just had to do it. So he just had to shoot her in the head.
Exactly.
So it was more like a formality than anything.
So you're putting Ghost Rider Luke.
I'm putting Ghost Rider Luke as winning just because I think that there's at least 5 people that he at least has to regret killing. And Zeus, being a capricious asshole of a god, still has tormented like humans for like eons. Like, even if he doesn't feel like even if he's so much of a evil egomaniac, maniacal, like, lunatic, it's like, I think the penance stare is gonna like, I think it's always kind of gay when the penance stare he uses it on like Thanos. Yeah. And like Thanos is like, joke's on you, I loved every second of it. And it's like, but that's not the point.
Exactly.
It's like, you're supposed to feel the penance. It doesn't matter if you actually enjoyed it or not. It doesn't matter how evil you are. It's like, you hurt these people, so
you're feeling their pain. Like, that's the thing of it.
So it's like, it doesn't matter how you feel, how you personally, your opinion on evil or the things you've done. It's like irrelevant. It's like, you have to take this L. So I think that how they feel about it out of it, I think just for the fact that it's the Ghost Rider, he has the penance there. And this is 2 dudes fused together who are like mass murderers. So it's like, I think they're cooked for that alone. Raw power versus raw power, they're boxing.
Yeah.
And then Sonic and Ichigo are pure of heart. They're not.
They're chilling.
Right. They're chilling. But then Raw Power, they're not boxing with him. They're not boxing with.
But they have everybody beat on speed, though. So that's where we're going to put him at number 3.
Yeah. They do have everybody beat on speed. Definitely.
And then,
I mean,
process of elimination, we got LeBron James as a Scarlet.
if Luke Ryder hops in an X-Wing and hits space, no, Sonic's been to space.
Exactly. With the supersonic mode. So he's fine. He's big chilling in there. And then all Ichigo got to do is just ride the coattails. I mean, they're fused together, but he's just riding the coattails of Supersonic, just being in space, just big chilling. So list number 4, Thunder. His number 1, Ghost Rider, Luke Skywalker. His number 2, Zeus and John Wick. We both agreed Sonic and Ichigo number 3. LeBron James, Ezra number 4. You know, your boy Agent Quadruple Zero going with Zeus and John Wick number 1. Ghost Rider, Luke Skywalker number 2. Like I said, Sonic, Ichigo number 3. LeBron James, Ezra number 4. We're going to move on to list number 5. All right, we got all new people coming in the game. Ain't nobody knows about to get hit in list number 5. We got some crazy stuff coming. List number 5. Number 1. We have Lord Death from Soul Eater fused with Condiment King from Batman. Number 2 on the list, we got Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender fused with Gru from Despicable Me. Like I said, we'll get into some crazy territories. People real random out here. We got Garfield from the Garfield show, from the Garfield comics, from the Archie, not an Archie comics, but you know, from the funny pages, fused with White Tiger in Marvel. We got Sentry, got another Marvel character coming in. We got Sentry fused with Patrick Star from SpongeBob. Crazy matchup. We're gonna get into their powers, and they're strong as you won't believe. Last one on the list, we got Samurai Jack from Samurai Jack fused with Ice King from Adventure Time.
Ice Jack.
This is we're gonna get into this. This is some crazy stuff, you know. All right, but we got Lord Death as number 1 on the list. Lord Death and Condiment King. Nice fusion between the two of them. There's no photos for them, sadly, just because like they're just devious combination of the two. But Condiment King, with the abilities of all the condiments, all the ketchup, the mustard, the relish, the mayo and whatnot, you know, it's a devious control over those with Lord Death, with enhanced strength, durability, speed, a invulnerability, literally the embodiment of death itself, along with any death scythe that he can get his hands on. It's going to be, and then you add in that death scythe with the condiment powers, and now he has condiment death abilities. It's just
it's pretty cheese. I mean, it's dying is one thing, but being sticky and smelling like relish when you die is it's hell.
It is.
Yeah, it's hell before he sends you to hell.
It's a whole nother type of hell right there.
Double hell. It's hell squared.
No one wants to be like that. But we got Gru from Despicable Me and Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender number 2. You know, we got Gru. He has enhanced speed because he's dodged rockets before.
Correct.
Point blank range. Durability, he's taken hits from rockets and been into outer space. Enhanced intellect, being able to create a freeze ray at the age, I think he was like 10. Build his own rocket with the help of that one doctor guy. He has what I believe is evil aura. That's why the minions follow him and no one else, because he has that evil aura that makes him the most evilest person, because everybody knows the minions follow the most evilest person on the planet when they're around. So he has that evil aura that allows him to control this army of minions. Gru is just a whole nother level of reality as a man. With Aang, fused with Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender, with mastery of all 4 elements: earth, wind,
it seems
fire,
like a
water.
weird combination, both personality wise and ability wise. Because I mean, already being
Dropped
my phone again. Already being this master level avatar,
he has, with the mastery of all 4 elements, plus with the avatar state, and with the ability to talk to the previous avatars who have mastered their own type of
I mean, Aang
sub-elements.
is just one of the best avatars to ever exist and to ever live. So he's already pretty solid, and just giving him Gru, which is like this technology base, and he's like this monk boy and who lived in this kind of ancient time. It's like giving him technology, I guess, is kind of a leg up, but at the exact same time, it's like he kind of doesn't need it, really.
Exactly. Because the more technology that you have, that takes you away from being more connected to the earth and those elements and that spiritual realm that he's so connected with.
But then also, like, I mean, does he get the minions? Does now he have a bunch of like air nomad minions?
Yes, he does.
Do they have airbending, or are they just minions?
Yes.
You just giving them airbending?
But only because if you look at the air nomads compared to all the other nations, every person who's in the air at the air temples, all of them are airbenders. Because
there are no non-benders.
Exactly. Because airbending is tied to the spiritual realm. So you can gain that airbending, that quote unquote airbending ability if you're just tapped into the spiritual realm at a high degree.
At a deep level. Okay.
Exactly. So all he has to do is just get the minions trained up, get them really tapped into the spiritual realm, and then
so in the lore, anyone could be an airbender?
I mean, technically, well, you have to be born on a certain time period, but yes. Because each nation, the reason why certain people are benders and some are not is because depending on where they live, if they are born during a certain peak time during their nation, then that's how they gain those elemental abilities, basically. Okay. That's what I heard. I'm not sure if that's 100%. It could just been like...
That's why Sokka doesn't have bending?
Yeah.
But Katara does?
Yeah. It's a little theory. This is some people have that I've adapted because why not? It sounds pretty cool. Oh, no. I lost my document. No. Oh, no. Did I just delete everything? All of my notes? No, I didn't. I still got it.
There has to be a undo button.
I still got them. Don't worry.
It has to be in the recycling bin.
I still got it. I still got it all. Dang, I didn't even go through I forgot all about the Thunder God, John Wick's abilities, but it doesn't matter.
And I mean, it's pretty straightforward. We pretty much got it.
Yeah, we hit it off. We cool with it. Garfield and White Tiger. Now, this one's a funny one. I like this one. So, when you think about White Tiger, the White Tiger, she has enhanced strength, speed, coordination, agility, durability, and a healing factor, as well as mastery over multiple forms of martial arts. You pair that off with the orange lazy cat that is Garfield.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to remember, Garfield has been through a lot of stuff during his time.
Correct.
He has superhuman dexterity, hair manipulation,
manipulation is crazy.
Natural weaponry with, the teeth and the claws and whatnots. He has flight. He has fourth wall awareness. He has hammer space. We all know from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, hammer space, they use it incorrectly. The real true hammer space is being able to pull a hammer from right next to you and then knock people across the head with it. That's true hammer space.
Literally hammer time.
Exactly.
Literally.
He has multiple forms of martial arts, such as Krav Maga and Muay Thai. He has full body and elasticity control. He has weather manipulation, age manipulation, surface scaling, which basically allows him to stick to multiple surfaces. He has regeneration, non-physical interaction, which basically just allows him to, mess around with ghosts and things that are dead. He has time manipulation because he's able to kick people into the future like he did with Odie. He has sound manipulation, which basically allows him to just burp really loud and create shockwaves in that way for several miles. He has low-grade telepathy, but he can read minds. He has mind manipulation, which basically gives him the control over other people's thoughts, but he can't do it to a complete sense to make people think what he wants them to do. No. He can't control people's minds to a complete sense. He can just put thoughts inside of people's heads, and then it becomes their choice whether to act upon those thoughts or not. He has multiple transformations. He has dream manipulation, which basically allows him to be like Freddy Krueger, tap into people's brains and their dreams. And he has subject relativity. He has duplication and a high resilience to pain, which basically just is an endurance thing. And at the end of it all, what all that equals up to is he has Toon Force.
Right, he literally just has Toon Force.
He just has Toon Force.
He has comic strip force.
Exactly. So you give Toon Force to White Tiger with her master martial arts, it's a devious combination. I know I'm using devious a lot, but it's a combination.
Well, I mean, it is indeed devious.
It is.
A dubious combination.
Because you add in this martial arts expert and then you just give them Toon Force. Now they have the abilities of anything and everything with precision and accuracy like no other. So this is a dangerous combination right there. It's definitely, you would think so far that has to be number 1 or number 2. But just wait, we got another, this next one, murderous, I would have to say. Sentry from Marvel.
Sentry, already going great.
Like, we already know Sentry, he has his superhuman strength, his speed, his intelligence, his nigh invulnerability, enhanced senses, energy projection, flight, slight healing factor, his agility. We already know he's super strong. But, however, he does suffer from dissociative identity disorder. He has that other side of him. He has that void side. And with that void side, gives him his clairvoyance, gives him his infinite tendrils, which basically just like dark tentacles. He has darkness manipulation, and he has the negative zone amplification, which basically means if you get him in the negative zone, it gives him like a 30, 40, 50 times boost on all of his abilities. But you add Sentry with Patrick Jackson Star. I know it's not his middle name, but it's funnier. Patrick Jackson Star, who has teleportation.
Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson. Teleportation, size manipulation, shape shifting, projectile reflection, which means he can, reflect projectiles coming at him. He has his stun induction. He has flight. He has telepathy. He has social influence, basically means he can make a group of people have the same type of feeling or thought. He has soul manipulation, which basically being able to tap into other people's souls and also deal with the dead. He has transmutation. He has telekinesis, matter manipulation, enhanced senses. He has dimensional travel. He has light manipulation, fragrance manipulation. That's just, when he's all super stinky, everybody else can now smell it. Or he like burps real loud or farts real loud.
Right.
He has multiple forms of martial arts. Remember when him and SpongeBob learn karate?
Mm-hmm.
He has time travel. He has elasticity. He also has dream manipulation. He can breathe underwater, of course, because he's a starfish.
Of course.
He has regeneration, duplication, and if he eats or drinks something really cold, he then has ice manipulation. Because remember in that one episode, he froze the entire Bikini Bottom it was the entire Earth because he got a brain freeze. You give all of that to Sentry. And I know, like, I made these lists. I wasn't really thinking. Because I put these guys are too strong. I'm putting too many strong guys with each other, and we're still on list number 5. We're not even done yet. We're not even done with list number 5 yet. And it's already God tier characters for the first, 3 and 4. We already got God tier characters. It's too high, and we're still not even done. We got one more fusion left for list number 5. We got Samurai Jack in the Ice King fusion. And we already know Samurai Jack is on a whole nother level with his superhuman strength, his speed, his endurance, his mastery over all combat weapons, his
martial arts. Yeah, he is one of those like highly trained, kind of almost perfected warriors, training in going around the world, training in Egypt, training in Africa and things like that. So it's like he's not just a samurai. He doesn't just have samurai training.
Exactly.
He has an immense amount of training, plus just his career in the future, his just entire time. And if we're going by end of show, like end of series, he's been alive for like, because of his time traveling, he doesn't age. So he doesn't die. So he's been alive for God knows not like hundreds of years at that point.
This is biological immortality, being able to live for hundreds of years, but still being in his peak physical state of like 22 or 25.
Yeah, that's crazy. Being in your peak physical state for hundreds of years, training, being able to train and just get that much battle experience and that much battle IQ. And then you just give him ice powers just for the fuck of it.
No. We're gonna get there in just a sec. But
Okay.
with Samurai Jack, we're gonna end it off with with his kung fu and his jump good.
Oh,
Can't forget about his jump good.
His jump good is cheese.
But then you add that in with the Ice King's cryokinesis, his flight with his beard, his wizard eyes, which basically allows him to see some really goofy stuff. Most of the time, it's not important, and sometimes most of the time it messes him up. But it's his wizard eyes, and he has his prolonged life as well because of his eyes' abilities to slow down his life and his ability to be unaffected by the changes in weather. So no matter how hot it is or how cold it is, he'll always be at his single state of frozenness.
So he's just kind of immune to temperature.
Exactly. And then he also has his ice ninja art. So it gives him, ninja ice kung fu.
That's solid. Just more in the arsenal.
Exactly.
Just more in the arsenal. Already a kung fu master. Already know.
But now
already a Shaolin.
He got ice ninja magic now. This is just list number 5 is just something else. Too many god tier characters, too many physical abilities and styles of fighting that I had trouble trying to figure out what I'm gonna put, who I'm gonna put first, who I'm gonna put third, who I'm gonna put last. But I'm gonna have to go with the Samurai Jack, Ice King, Patrick Star, Sentry, Garfield, White Tiger, Gru and Aang, Condiment King, and Lord Death. I want to put Condiment King and Lord Death at the bottom of the list. We got to put him at number 5. That's what I'm feeling right now.
I agree.
Gru and Aang, they have the ability. If it wasn't for the fact that Garfield and Patrick Star are basically gods with their Toon Force, I would put Gru and Aang above them because White Tiger and a cat would be nothing. Sentry mixed with a starfish would be nothing. It would actually make those two characters weaker. But because of all the feats that they have done, it makes them not infinitely stronger. So for number 4, on pure fighting skill alone, I'm going to put Garfield and White Tiger for number 4. Because Samurai Jack, I'm feeling it's going to be number 1 if we don't add in Patrick Starr's duplication ability. Because once Patrick Star starts being able to duplicate himself, then he can just outnumber everybody with his overwhelming force, which might be the thing that puts him over the edge. You know what? That's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Patrick Star, Sentry for number 1. I'm going to hit you off with a Gru and Aang for number 4. Garfield, White Tiger. I'm going to hit that with number 3. Samurai Jack, I'm hitting with number 2. It was a hard decision, but we definitely got there at the end of the day. Now,
let me see the list.
Now, putting these people up against each other, it's going to be something difficult to really get the mind around, wrap it around. Because Sentry doesn't have much martial arts expertise.
Yeah, and what is his real weakness? Because I'm thinking, can Samurai Jack's magic sword cut him? Can it hurt him? It's a magic sword.
If he's in his void state, yes. Because remember, the sword can only defeat darkness and evil. That's why it didn't work on him, because he was pure of heart and good.
Right. And is Patrick pure of heart, or is he just dumb?
He's just dumb.
So I guess he's not necessarily pure of heart, and he's not necessarily evil either. Exactly. So I think he's just a person.
Yeah.
And so we could just chalk him up just to a person. So if Sentry goes into specifically his void state, then I think that Samurai Jack is going to be able to clinch it. So I would say I'm going Samurai Jack Ice King. Just because I think
as number 1?
As number 1. Just because I think the Ice Kings, the Ice King also does have some level of added vulnerability and stuff like that. So I think that definitely just gives Samurai Jack a lot of boost. And I think Sentry, just being such a disheveled, kind of off balance person, and then slipping between his normal version and void, I think that level of confusion and instability, I think is going to make Jack clinch it, because Jack is just a highly focused warrior that I think that he's going to clinch it. And Garfield, White Tiger, I would say you got at 3. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I would just switch 1 and 2, and then keep everything else the same.
So what you're saying is you got Ice King Samurai Jack #1, Patrick Star and Sentry #2, Garfield White Tiger 3, Grill and Aang 4, Condor McKing and Lord Death #5. That's what you're feeling right now.
Correct.
And it's a tough list. Go ahead and ask your friends about those when you get home. List number
Ask your friends
6.
when you get home, brother.
List number 6. This one, ooh wee. List number 6.
Ooh wee. Bro said ooh wee, I'm dead.
I had some trouble with this one. This one, putting this one together was definitely a real kick in the butt.
Kicking the cojones.
List number 6. #1, we got the Teletubbies and the Kanker sisters. Like I told you, we're going crazy.
Jesus.
We're going crazy with these.
We're going wacky. We're going loony.
#2, we got Yugi Moto and Ash Ketchum. #3, we got Jenny the Teenage Robot fused with Iron Man, Tony Stark himself.
That's just overkill, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
This is peak. Bro's peak.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Jenny has finally reached her peak.
Bruh. #4, we got Azula fused with Thor.
Amundala. Azula.
#5, we got Bullseye, the expert marksman he is, fused with Santa Claus. I told you, bro. I told you.
I'm dead. Just Santa Claus throwing sharp candy canes at people.
It's a crazy list.
What happens? Does Bullseye's insanity infect Santa Claus, or does Santa Claus just purify him and make him a good person?
Neither one.
Neither one?
Neither one.
So then what happens? Just nothing?
No. Something definitely happens.
What happens?
We're going to get there.
Okay.
Let's go and get back at the top of the list. We got the Teletubbies and the Kanker sisters. Now, you're probably thinking, the Teletubbies? Like, what do the Teletubbies do? They're whack. Really? They just have TVs on their stomachs. There's nothing about them. No. Each one of the Teletubbies.
You are mistaken.
Sorely mistaken. Each one of the Teletubbies are at least 7'1".
That's crazy work, bro.
And that's the shortest one at 7'1".
There's no way.
The tallest one is 8'11".
Couldn't be.
They're tall.
They're large.
They're tall. But not only are they tall, they have super speed, flight, strength, mind manipulation through the television in their stomach, which gives them their hypnosis, their magical antennas, which allows them to basically do any type of magic, because they've been shown to do multiple forms of magic. They have sound manipulation, which comes from the TV on their stomach, and they have teleportation used through their magic drums. The Teletubbies are a powerhouse, stronger than anyone ever believed. Then you have the Kanker sisters. You're still thinking, what do the Kanker sisters do? But then you got to remember back to back what Ed and Eddie had to deal with those three. All right. They have regeneration. They're very good with almost every melee weapon that you can find in a cul-de-sac. Their ability to scare and put fear into people's souls is on the levels of Freddy Krueger while he's in your dream, but they can do it in real life.
Yeah, they low-key have like hockey. They low-key have like Conqueror's hockey. Just their presence alone, they have like immense spiritual pressure that just crushes anyone in a certain area.
Just puts everybody down. They're amazing at setting traps. They have a low to mid regeneration ability and invulnerability. And they are able to resist hypnosis.
Right. Incredible grappling ability, tracking ability. They're always hunting the heads down.
Always. And they're always getting to their prey. It's just crazy to think.
Next level, Craven the Hunter level.
These kids are less than 13 years old.
Yeah, they're like 12.
Maybe.
I actually think the Kankers are a little older. I think they're like 14, aren't they? No,
they're not teens. So it's just.
They're not 12 teen.
No, not 12 teen at all. Not 12 teen, not 10 teen. They're 10. With a regenerative ability to really put some other people to shame. The Teletubbies Kangaroo Sister combination is unworldly and confusing.
Do they have like a low level Toon Force, like the Toon Force depicted by Plot?
Yeah,
Like when Eddie ate the moon, like he took a bite out of the moon or whatever.
they do.
Like depending on the plot, if the plot is not going in their way, then they'll lose.
Exactly what they do. Because I have it.
But if the plot's in their favor, then they'll cheese.
Yeah. I had Toon Force on the list of their abilities, but I just feel like chalking it up to just Toon Force would be just too much. So I wanted to take it off of there. But they have plot convenient Toon Force. Next one on the list, Yugimoto and Ash Ketchum. And you're probably thinking, Yugimoto and Ash Ketchum, like both of those guys just do nothing. Like their biggest feats are from either the cards that they use or the Pokemons that they summon. And you would be right to a degree. Yugimoto, he has peak human strength, durability.
He does. He has peak strength.
Yes. He has peak human strength.
Yugi, not Yami.
Yes, Yugimoto.
That's deep. Isn't bro like 4'3"?
Hey. Don't doubt the size, man. Hey, what's that old saying? Something about the bark and the dog and the size of the bark or something like that.
It's about the size of the fight in the dog, not the size of the dog or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
It's about the size of the fight in the dog, not the size of the dog in the fight.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, something like that.
Bro's like all bark and no bite.
Yeah.
Size of the dog in the fight.
I know what it is. He also suffers from dissociative identity disorder with his multiple selves, but that allows him to tap into ancient pharaoh knowledge. He has soul manipulation. He has luck manipulation. He has his sealing magic and his mind control. He's a skilled strategist. He has light manipulation, summonings, and reincarnations. Yes, we're talking about a 13-year-old kid who plays card games.
I was just about to say, doesn't this nigga play a card game? What are we on about, bro?
Sending people to the straight shadow realm. And then we got Ash Ketchum, the boy who's trying to catch them all. He's a skilled acrobat. He has sealings and summonings due to the Pokeballs. He has extensive knowledge of every Pokemon, known and unknown. I don't know how he does that. He has aura healing, which means that from his aura alone, he can heal other people. He has non-physical interactions, also once again being able to mess with the dead.
Having a homie who's so fly, he brings you back from the dead.
You can't ask for a better bro than that. Social influence, basically getting everybody on his side. And he also has transformations and damage boost used when he fuses with his Pokemon. Now we just got two 13-year-old kids who can just unfathomably do things that they really shouldn't be able to do while playing games with no money. Well, there's money on the line some of the time. Most of the time, no one's lives are on the line. Unless you're in Pokemon, then everybody's lives are always on the line. And it's just, why are these two 13-year-old kids who are in a show where most of the time they're not the ones throwing hands, but they're the ones who are the strongest on their team? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. But we're going to move on to Jenny the Teenage Robot and Iron Man. And yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Why'd I put two robotic geniuses together?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just funny.
Yeah, I mean, just to amplify him to that level to degree. I mean, like, if you really gave Iron Man, if you gave the boy Tony Jenny and was like, this is a fully autonomous AI, like, he might have some, some Ultron flashbacks. But if he's like, oh, this chick's good. Oh, this is what we were going for. Or this is what Hank was going for. Because in the comics, he didn't create Ultron. Hank Pym did. Which they could have just introduced the boy Hank Pym into that movie. I don't know.
Yeah, they really.
Why they felt that they was like, we're gonna bring Hank Pym in, but we're only gonna bring him in for Ant-Man later for no reason.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know why. That would have been also like a great way to tease Ant-Man. Like,
that's a perfect way to bring Ant-Man into the
Right.
story.
oh yeah, I know this guy. He used to be in S.H.I.E.L.D. back in the day. He was Ant-Man, and then he retired because his wife died. And now he's here, and in order to make sure that tragedies like his losing his wife never happens, he created Ultron. And
Easy
then
way to
after the
bring it
failure of Ultron, he's like, I need someone else to take over the reins. And then he finds Scott. Yeah, put me in the books, bro, man. I'll write the next Marvel movie, man.
It's too easy. Too easy.
There was a point where it would be like, I would be arrogant to be like, yeah, put me in the MCU. I'll write a Marvel movie. But they've been
trashed.
Yeah. They've been
slacking.
Yeah. They've been breaking their own ankles lately.
Just like LeBron James.
Yeah. They've been stumbling, They've been hit that, hand down, man down,
Hey, that's how you get done in. But you give Jenny Walkman with her super strength, speed, reflexes, agility, stamina, hearing, telescopic vision, electromagnetism vision, digital vision, ultraviolet vision, infrared vision, x-ray vision, rainbow vision, heat vision, and sausage vision. And yes, sausage vision is being able to see everything as sausages. She was sick one day. And then you pair all that with her master weaponry, my bad. She has her buzzsaw's arms, her heat gun, her fire and ice blasters, her fist of fury, her drill hair and drill feet, her mighty mallet, her electro claws, her thunder fists, her stun grenades, her hair razors, the ability to shapeshift and repair herself. You give all of that to Iron the Machine Man? No, not Machine. Iron the Mechanic Man with his super genius intellect, his master tacticianism, his ability to fight hand to hand, because he did get a little bit of training from Captain America, Shang-Chi, Black Panther, and Black Widow. So, he can do a little bit of fighting. He can go hand to hand with a couple of people. His indomitable will, his expert marksmanship with his own weaponry, If you give him something that he didn't make himself, he's a little slow on the game. But you give him Jenny mixed with Iron Man, we're talking about a whole nother level of skill and machinery that you would think he has never seen before, because he's been into outer space and has made literally galactic level armor, because he has he didn't just stop at the Hulk Buster. He got the Thor Buster, he got the World Killer Buster, he got the Galactic Buster, he has his God Killer Buster. He has so many armors to take down so many different things. And then you add in an AI system that wants to help people with all of her own feats. It's robots on top of robots that are just destroying robots.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cheese. I think adding that level of, and also, I mean, very obviously still sticking with the same like theme and everything, sticking with the same theme of, robotics and technology and everything, and adding the arc reactor to Jenny, I think is gonna and Jenny already has, I don't know, like some form of miniaturization tech, because she's constantly pulling out larger objects out of her body. So she'll pull like a giant fly swatter out of her head or whatever it is, or just like all sorts of guns and rockets out of each limb and everything. So just adding an arc reactor to it, and then adding like a Jenny Buster armor. Dog.
Come on now.
Jenny Buster, bro. A Jenny Buster would be crazy.
Plus
bro.
Tony Stark's ability to negate hypnosis or mind control, because he literally puts nanotech inside of his brain so that it can't be overtaken by other outside sources.
It'd be crazy. Like, so what would he like wear her like an Iron Man suit?
Pretty much.
Would that not be weird for her? Then she goes back to her own verse, and then like homeboy that was like her best friend is like,
you had a dude inside you.
Yeah. Can I take you for a test ride, money? Can I fly around inside you?
She's like, no, I did that for one thing. That was
We had to go fight some crime. We had to box with some guys on the list.
Yeah, we were fighting against.
I'm just saying, you have an entire
Teletubbies and
cockpit
Kangaroo
inside
Sister.
of you. As I'm just saying, like, you have like controls and like you have literally a chair and like,
literally a Zord type suit.
literally a Zord cockpit, just collecting dust, just cobwebs.
Yeah, like I could chill in there, dog.
Let me in, bro. Just hop in like the Green Ranger. Let's go,
No,
Jenny
hop
Buster.
on top of her head.
Right.
Just control her with a flute.
I'm dead.
But we still got Azula and Thor. No, we all know that Thor has his not inhuman. He has super strength, super speed, flight, invulnerability, durability, lighting control, thunder control. He has Mjolnir. He has Stormbreaker.
Does he really have super speed though, or is that just like when he spins the hammer and like flies with it? His base speed. If you really just put him on the ground and he runs,
yeah, he's fast.
Is he beating Usain Bolt?
Yeah. I was about to say no. I got to know who you're gonna bring up. I was no. I was like, oh no, wait, yeah, he's definitely beating him. That's easy money's right there for him. And then you pair that off with Azula's fire and her lightning.
Mm-hmm. That's just, I mean, he's literally the god of thunder. I mean, he's literally an Asgardian god. He's literally a, Norse god. So
exactly.
I think that's just. Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the Azula Thor.
Oh, I thought that was the other one. I thought that was the Ezra. No, that's pretty sick. Sucks that she's not crackling with lightning while holding a Thor hammer or something.
I tried to get one where they had like the lightning surrounding. They kept messing it up. They kept putting it like.
What AI were you using?
I don't know. The AI. There's multiple AIs. Isn't it all just AI? Isn't it all just artificial brains?
Well, I mean, it's different companies, so it's different like engines and stuff like that.
I'm using the free one.
Correct. Good idea.
The free one. The one that doesn't track your IP address.
You hit the incognito mode?
Nope.
I
just used the neighbor's computer.
You use a VPN?
Nope. Use the neighbor's computer.
I'm dead.
It's tracking them, not me.
It's tracking them.
But with Thor's, Odin's force, he's a god. He's literally a god. Like he's a god in all sense of the word.
Yeah, he's literally a Norse god. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you pair that off with Azula's murderous, broken brain.
Yeah. And her effortless, her like level of precision and everything.
Yes, and the reason that her fire is blue like her grandfather, I believe they said it's because she's able to spark her fire to such a high degree with such precision, and that's why it gives you that blue flame, which just means that it's not that her fire is hotter, it's just more fierce and more precise. Even in her broken brain state at the end of the show, she was still able to produce that blue flames, which is just, in my opinion, it just means you have more murderous intent behind all of your actions. Mm-hmm. So
technically that level of fire is hotter than normal fire. Like blue fire is hotter than red and like orange, yellow fire.
Right.
The only fire hotter than that is white fire,
which we never see.
Right.
But you do see purple and green fire. Unless it's
like a jet engine or something like that.
Yeah. We do see purple and green fire, though.
Correct.
When Aang and Zuko were doing the fire dance with the dragons. That was good.
Real Power Ranger fire.
Truly. And then last on the list, we got Bullseye and Santa Claus. And we all know Bullseye, peak human strength, speed, agility, but an expert marksman in all weaponry. And if I'm not mistaken, they call it angle precision, something like that, where he's able to see where the angles are. Basically something that Cyclops also has. Like that's why he's like super good at like shooting his lasers at certain points and like having it bounce off of things.
Yeah, he has like perfect precision and stuff like that.
Exactly. So it's just that high level of precision and marksmanship, but also with his murderous intent. I wouldn't say murderous intent. He's just a mercenary who's just really trying to get to the bag.
He's I think the thing is he is legitimately psychotic and he is insane, whereas other precision like characters like even Deadshot is more for the money and isn't as much of an insane lunatic. But I do think that I just think the idea of like seeing like Santa Claus, like riding the sleigh and then just like going in the sack and picking up like presents and just like tossing them behind his back and like flipping them and like between his legs and stuff, and they're just like going in the chimneys and like you know, and they're like magic, so they're just like phasing through houses, just like, and then just going straight to the tree or whatever, and like spinning and then like landing perfectly and like, right, he like throws one and then it like bounces through and then like hits a table with like a cookie on it, and then the cookie flips up the chimney and then he grabs it and like it's just like goofy shit.
Yes, because in the comics, Bullseye does some very dumb things. He's taken out helicopters with toothpicks. He's killed men with pebbles. He's used his own spit to break out of handcuffs and a police car. It doesn't make sense how he's doing the things he's doing.
Right.
But because he's Bullseye, he's doing it. And then you add in that with Santa Claus, because Santa Claus is just pure magic. Santa Claus also has, you know, his strength, his speed, his durability. He has his elves. He has his sleigh. He has his magic of Santa. His Christmas magic, which allows him to just be able to move with 9 infinite speeds. And then you just give that to Bullseye, but then you just make him super happy and jolly and not as fat. But, you know, Santa Claus being fat is just, you know, a pagan lore. So it's just an amazing thing, really, to put them up on this list against people who are actual gods and really see who's going to take the cake in this, who's going to be the number one. Because we're looking at number one in fighting ability. You got to put Thor and Azula as number one.
Yeah, if we're
They're the only ones who are actually combatants.
Yeah, if we're going hands, like real actual hands, I think putting Azula and Thor on this list is like almost unfair. Literally, it's almost like literally no one else on this list even fights. It's like everybody else on this list is just like a person hanging out. Like when you really look at it, like Teletubbies, Kanker Sisters, the Kanker Sisters don't fight. They just hunt the Eds down. Like they want to be with the Eds.
But they do beat people up all the time.
They do beat people up. They can box though, but it's not really like their main thing. If anything, they just box each other. If anything, they're just like squabbling sisters. And Teletubbies definitely don't box.
Oh yeah, no, not at all.
They're chilling. And then you got Yugimoto and Ash, both niggas who just play games.
Yep.
Both chill ass niggas playing games.
No, whoa. Let's not call them chill. They're not chill.
They're not chill.
Ash Ketchum has tried to throw hands with Mewtwo on multiple occasions.
He did try to throw hands with Mewtwo.
Right. He definitely said, I might be out of Pokemon, but I'm not out of options.
I'm not out of
and
options.
Yugimoto's the exact same way.
Oh yeah, Yugi will squabble.
And he will sing to the Shadow Realm.
And also Yami. He will send your ass to the Shadow Realm.
Like, they don't play games around here. He will get Slifer the Sky Dragon. He will get Obelisk the Tormentor. He will get the Winged Dragon of Ra. Did I get all three?
Yeah, you did.
Damn, off the top of the dome. That's dope. Oh,
it's kind of impressive, but it's also, I never forgot any of their names.
Yeah, I forget the names all the time.
I never forgot them.
But I
think Obelisk the Tormentor is the blue hilarious to me. That's a blue one.
Oh, yeah.
This is like Obelisk the Tormentor is, it sounds like a bit. It sounds like you're doing a bit. It sounds like if you were like trying to get into a club and there was like a bouncer that wouldn't let you in, you'd be like, oh, get big ass Obelisk the Tormentor here. It's exactly. Like, get this thing out of here. It's like it sounds like a joke.
You put those two guys, and the thing is, you don't want to give them the Yugimoto's deck of cards and Ash Ketchum's Pokemons. You don't want to give them that, because the moment you give them their cards and their Pokemon, it's over for everybody at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because if Ash, because it's like Yugi and Ash might clinch it, because if they're going up against Jenny, Iron Man, I also said no one on here fights, but Jenny and Iron Man do fight.
Yeah.
But going up against, if we're saying Azula Thor, we're talking like highly precise bender, master level bender with a lot of energy output. God forbid it's Sozin's Comet.
God forbid.
And also Thor, God of Thunder. I think just having Thor on this list, he wins, because Thor has fought Iron Man and embarrassed him
multiple times.
So Thor alone is beating Jenny Iron Man. He doesn't. You don't even need Azula. I would even say Azula maybe would lose, but like would be able to box with Iron Man Jenny for a decent amount. But I think Bullseye Santa, just from having the Santa magic, is just is like in a Whis situation where he's not fighting you back, but you're not hitting him or doing any damage. He's just
Weave.
Weave. Just like also he has the precision power, so you're never hitting him.
Yeah.
Everything he's deflecting with infinite presence and things like that. Also, he's got the reindeer and the elves on his side, so it's like I think he just gets away.
And the candy canes.
I think Teletubby Kanga Sisters obviously bottom of the list. They're not making it out.
Oh yeah, easily.
Lightning McQueen Kirby not making it out.
No, they're not on the list.
Yeah, they're not on the list.
Not on the list.
Honorable mention.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the thing is Yu-Gi-Moto and Ash might clinch it because Ash has like a legendary Pokemon.
No, but we're not giving them though. We're not giving the Pokemon or the cards.
Because that's what I'm saying. If he has any,
exactly,
he can bring out the boy. Was it Lukua?
Mm-hmm.
Lukua, whatever.
He can bring out
Dragonite. Dragon. Is that what's his name?
Yeah, he got
it's like Dragonite. Dragonite.
Charmander, Squirtle.
Charmander. No, I mean you said Charmander, so I'm immediately thinking Charizard though.
Oh yeah, but like he's gonna evolve them in that state though.
Big Man Blastoise.
Gotta have him in there.
Gotta have the boy.
The grass one too.
The grass one, Bulbasaur.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
And
Pikachu?
Of course the goat Pikachu.
Exactly.
Of course, La Goat Pikachu.
You can't have Ash Ketchum without La Goat.
That's what's funny about this is you have Jenny Iron Man, you have Azula Thor. They're boxing, Azula Thor wins, and then Yugi Ash shows up like, it's time. It's time to do.
No, but he would say the let's time for the Yugi part.
Mm-hmm.
But then, no, what is Ash Ketchum's catchphrase? Oh, it's time to catch them all.
Yeah, it's time to catch them all. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Just showing up on top of a like blue eyes dragon and the winged dragon of Ra. Just 7 dragons.
Exactly.
Dragon Knight Charizard. I'm like, why does this thing have so many
13
dragons?
magic users. We got just Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician himself, and then 13 other magician Pokemons.
All them niggas to the Shadow Realm. I think that's the thing, because if he challenges them to a duel and now Thor can't be Thor.
Exactly.
And it's like now he has to play this fucking card game he's never heard of before.
He's throw random
it's
stuff.
It's like, what is this? And then he's like, you know what? He gets the hang of it, and it's like, oh, he might clinch it. He might get an upset. And then like he's like, I'm still Yu-Gi-Moto.
Exactly.
I have the heart of the cards.
I have my luck factor that's gonna always give me the card I need.
I'm the main
which
character.
is Pot of Greed.
I'm getting Pot of Greed so I can take an additional 5 cards from my deck.
Exactly. So you're done.
Like, you're cooked, bro. It's like, okay, so a super dark magician is here now.
Yep.
Ultimate Blue Eyes White Dragon. Obelisk the Tormentor is a fist up your ass.
And it's like, it's not even that Thor's by himself because he has Azula, and Azula is a great tactician as well. Like she can put some strategies together.
She could probably figure that, if anything, having her with the fusion is she's like, oh, I play shogi and go and chess and all sorts of like, oh, I know strategy. It's like I've been trained in strategy. I can figure out this dumb kids card game.
Exactly.
But it's still like, yeah, but I'm also still Yu-Gi-Moto. I'm still Yami. I'm still the best at this game.
Yes.
It's like
it's game over.
I'm still cheesing you. I still have the heart of the cards.
Every time.
You don't have the heart of the cards.
You don't.
Only I do. One pot of greed, one-way ticket to the Shadow Realm. You're out of here.
You're done.
I think so. If they get their decks, if they get their, also if Ash has like a master Pokeball, he just puts Thor in them.
And then boom, there you go.
You're captured. You're in my pocket now.
Every time. And it's like, you can't break out. And every time I summon you, you're going to be under my control.
Right.
So it's just like, all he really has to do is just have like 4 Pokeballs and then a deck of cards that has
Thor, use Hammer Strike.
Exactly. It's done.
So we've solidified that it is, if they don't get their decks, if they don't get their master Pokeballs, then it is Azula Thor. But if they do, they're challenging them to the card game and they're losing the card game.
Wait. Back up. Yu-Gi-Moto Ash, we're putting that bottom of the list because they don't have their cards and they don't have their Pokemons.
Correct.
They're at the bottom of the list. And then Azula Thor at number 1.
Correct.
Because they're, it's the gods. And then Jenny Iron Man
2.
Okay. I'm messing with that. Bullseye Santa hitting that off with 3.
Yeah.
So then they put Teletubbies and Kangaskhan at number 4. Are we really saying Kangaroo Sisters and Teletubbies are beating Ash and Yu-Gi-Moto? Yeah, we're saying that.
Correct.
Yeah. I had to put it into. I had to really think about it for a sec. I had to put 2 seconds of thought, and yeah, that makes sense. All right, that's all 6 list. We had a couple of special guests in there, but I don't want to add him in. We'll be sitting at what, 3 hours now?
Let me see. 30 hours. No. Now we're at 126.
Oh. All right, so special guest.
Right.
Let's go back to list number 5. Special guest. We had Barney and Beast Boy fusion. Now you're probably thinking,
what in God's name?
why would you do something like that? Why would you? And that's the Barney Beast Boy fusion right there too. He looks like Ben 10, if you really want to think about it. Well, you put Barney and Beast Boy together, and you're thinking, why something so weak such as that? But no. You misunderstood, my young friend. Barney is a powerhouse like you've never thought. Not only does he has magic, he has his transformations, he has his light manipulation, which his ability to control rainbows. He has enhanced senses. He has Broadway force, which basically means he can turn anything into a musical at any point in time. He has his clothes manipulation. He has summoning and dimensional storage control, weather manipulation, size manipulation, teleportation, transmutation, time manipulation, heat manipulation, telekinesis, and he can break the fourth wall. He's a kids show mascot, and he has all of these abilities. Yeah, I know, crazy talk. But then you add on Beast Boy's animal mimicry, his martial arts expertise, his biofusions, and his manipulation, which allows him to transform into different beasts, and the animal mimicry allows him to understand animals like fighting instincts and everything. It's a whole nother level of just beast mode, basically. It's a whole nother level of beast mode, because Beast Boy can transform.
Literally beast mode.
Truly. Because Beast Boy can transform into not just earth animals, but also alien animals. And with his fission, he's able to turn into a swarm of like insects or birds or bats or flying objects, whatchamacallit, thingy-mabobs, and also he can turn into a single cell organism. It's too much for Barney to really just see sitting by with all these abilities, and then you add on the fact that he can now transform into other things. He's just too strong indeed. And then list number 6 is
OP Barney. You just make Barney OP.
Honestly, in list number 6 we got Lightning McQueen and Kirby. And you're thinking, but Lightning McQueen and Kirby doesn't make sense. Well, yeah, none of these make sense. But you give Kirby's ability
right, none of this makes any sense. What are you talking about?
To just consume whatever and anything and everything, and then take on the attributes of those things. You're thinking, oh, that's kind of dumb. Kirby will just consume Lightning McQueen and then just turn into a car. Yes, but you forget that Lightning McQueen has enhanced speed, durability, mimicry, which allows him to be able to mimic other people's actions. That's why he was able to copy, I think it's Doc Brown. It's not Doc Brown. That old car guy. He's able to mimic his moves to
Wait, was his name not Doc? Doc? His name was Doc?
Yeah, I think it was just Doc, though. Not just Doc, but Doc.
Yeah, Doc.
And his empathy with other things, because he had to that brand deal with Rust-eze. With Kirby's ability to consume anything and then take on their forms, it puts Kirby too high of a combatant. That Kirby Lightning McQueen, it puts them too high, because at any point in time they can just consume their opponent and then take on their abilities, which then allows them to just easy win the game.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, is there any defense to his consume ability? Because that is his main ability.
Exactly. Because then once
let's say he consumes the person, but then he gains the ability, but he has to spit them back out.
Yeah, he does.
So now he can fight them, but he has their ability.
No. Once he can only have their ability once they're still consumed inside of him. Once he spits them out, then he doesn't have their ability anymore.
But let's just say that he does do it like that. Let's say he does consume them. gains their ability, spits them back out. It's never an exact 1-to-1. It's always some sort of Kirby version.
Yeah.
And some sort of Kirby amalgamation. So if you have a Kirby version of an ability and the other person is already a master of their own ability, is he going to be able to clinch it against someone who already knows their own ability?
Yes, because once Kirby has the ability, once he consumes someone and he takes upon their ability, he now also understands how to do it. Just like how Beast Boy's Beast Mimicry has able to understand what like their best moves and understand it to its fullest capacity.
So he already has
he becomes a master in it.
Okay.
But only for that certain amount of time that he's consumed that entity or whatever. So that's what makes Kirby such a strong combatant, and that's why you want to put him with someone like Lightning McQueen, someone who has that speed, someone who has that durability, someone who has that intellect. Not only are you going to take on that other person's power, you're going to take on their power and then be able to mimic that power back to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's our special guest right there. That Kirby Lightning McQueen, that's crazy.
Solid.
And that Beast Boy Barney, that's beast mode right there. Ain't nothing else.
Beast Boy. You can't get more beastly than Beast Boy Dinosaur.
Exactly. All right, so we're gonna put up 3 against 4. List 3 against list number 4.
3v4.
So our number ones on list 3 is Dexter and Aizen. Oh yeah, that's beaten. On list number 4, you said Ghost Rider and Luke Skywalker. You think that's beating Dexter and Aizen?
Dexter, and this is Dexter Morgan?
Correct.
Dexter Morgan and Sosuke Aizen versus
Ghost Rider and Luke Skywalker.
Ghost Rider Luke.
I'm gonna have to say that's gonna be a close fight, especially because Aizen doesn't even have a Bankai, because he doesn't even feel like he needs it, because he's already too strong. But I mean, if he
were to use it, does this version of Aizen, is this end of series Aizen?
Yeah.
So he has the Hogyoku.
Yeah. No. This is 1,000-Year Blood War Aizen.
He still has the Hogyoku. They never took it out of him.
Yeah, I know, but he's stronger though.
And he is just generally stronger.
Yeah.
So he is crazy strong, and he's also Dexter.
Exactly.
So, and this is Luke, Ghost Rider.
Precisely.
What do you think? He can trap him in a keto? He can't kill the Ghost Rider, can he? But I mean, he's a spirit being, so.
Exactly. No, I feel like with Aizen's
puts him in a level 90
power,
Kurotsuchi. Not Kurotsuchi, but what is it?
I think it's like the black.
It's like
Kusanagi. Number 99. With that black domain that Itoguchi broke with his hands. Yeah, put him inside of that. He can definitely do some work against Ghost Rider, but Luke Skywalker's force sensitivity is going to put him just a little bit higher, give him that edge, because Dexter is going to give him a little bit more bloodlust, because Aizen is already super calculated. So Dexter's not going to make him any more calculated than he already is. It's going to give him just that extra, that need to kill, because Dexter has that need to kill. So it's going to give him that need to kill. While Ghost Rider and Luke Cage, they don't have that. So that little bit of bloodlust, I feel like, is going to put them over the edge. While Ghost Rider and Luke Skywalker are going to really give them a run for their money for that first 15 hours that they're going to be fighting. So I'm going to give it to Dexter and Aizen for you.
I agree. It's level 90, Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi. That's pretty destructive. Plus there's a lot of binding Hados and Kitos. Plus he has the Hogyoku. Plus he's a spirit being, so maybe he could even damage the Ghost Rider. Plus just raw Aizen strength. Plus infinite. Plus complete hypnosis. Are you even fighting him?
Exactly.
Are you even hitting him? Also, he's never used his Bankai. So even if you put him in a tough situation, it's like he's popping Bankai. So.
No, he's never even trained with the Bankai.
Are we sure of that, or are we sure? I mean, and that's the thing is, he's never trained with it, or he doesn't have it, or
he doesn't have it. I don't believe.
I mean, how do we know that? Maybe he does have it. He's never even mentioned it.
No, he's mentioned it.
That he has a Bankai?
That he doesn't have a Bankai.
Or he's mentioned that he doesn't have a Bankai.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he had a Bankai and he just never uses it because he doesn't need to, because he's just that cheese.
No.
And then once he had the Hogyoku, he's like, I'm already surpassing Soul Reaper, so it's like I can beat all of you even without using it.
Exactly. So he doesn't have it because he doesn't feel like he needed it.
Because I
And then
mean,
got
like
even stronger. He's like,
because
"I
he
definitely
also,
don't need it."
I mean, he defeated the head captain. He went up against the boy Genryosai and didn't even use his Bankai. He was like, I'm gonna get Wonder Wise. So what does that mean? Does that mean whatever his Bankai is just not useful to Genry? It wouldn't have even helped him against Genryosai,
Probably.
or like you said, he just deadass doesn't even have one.
Yeah, because remember the stealth force captain, her Bankai, she's like super stealthy and everything, but her Bankai is a gigantic rocket.
Yeah, her Bankai's a missile. Yeah.
Exactly. So like, what if his Bankai is like that, where it's like his Shikai is complete hypnosis, but then if his Bankai is like the complete opposite of that, where you see everything, but then it like negatively affects him or something, or like something dumb like that, where it just doesn't, it's not helpful. So it's like, oh, I know what it's gonna be already, so I'm not gonna try to achieve something that's useless to me. But for me, I put Zeus and John Wick against Dexter and Aizen. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure my Zeus Wick is getting out of that. Even with all that lightning control and that precisionism, I'm going to give it to him, though. I'm going to give it to Zeus and John Wick. I'm going to give him the win on that one.
Zeus and John Wick over Aizen?
Yeah, Dexter.
Really?
Yeah.
You really think Zeus is beating Aizen?
Yeah, I'm going to go with it.
I mean, I guess I don't know Greek lore like that, but I don't know. Sosuke Aizen is my favorite villain in all of fiction.
Because you have to remember that this Zeus and Thor, not this Zeus and Thor, that's
Zeus and
John Wick, that they have divine marksmanship, which basically allows them to wield like celestial firearms that summon lightning and bullets that can curve.
But still, I mean, this is still Sosuke Aizen. This is still Hogyoku. This is still.
Yeah, but like Aizen ain't got that hand-to-hand combat. Like he doesn't have that Olympic type hand-to-hand combat.
What do you mean?
Olympian hand-to-hand combat.
We've never seen him like fist-to-fist box, but exactly. I mean, I'm not finna. I mean, as good as we've seen him be, I'm not believing him. He's just scuffing, haymakers and stuff like that. And I mean, like, I'm pretty sure he could probably box if he really wanted to.
We saw how he went up against Ichigo when Ichigo did his final against, right before he did his final against Tensho, and he just put all his spiritual pressure into physical stats. And he just, Aizen was just swinging the sword around. Like, there was no, like, actual finesse with the sword.
But I mean, that's because he got careless once he had the Hogyoku and became Butterfly Aizen. But I don't think he would go that far anymore. I think at this point with, Chair Aizen, fresh out of the chair, time to recuperate all his, like, Ryatsu and Reishi and Ryoku and everything and, like, power up, hitting, Kurohutsugi's 90 level, Hados and binding Hados and, not infinite Tsukioni, that's Naruto, but complete hypnosis. I mean, like, does Zeus and John Wick have a defense against complete hypnosis?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if they have this marksman, it's like, how do you know that you're hitting him?
Yeah, because they got that indomitable willpower.
What? How does that beat complete hypnosis?
You just will yourself into not getting beat.
I just win because I want to win?
Exactly, bro. Plus, their eternal armory lets them just create any weapon anywhere.
Yeah, I win because I feel like winning. Tight.
That indomitable will, which comes from John Wick by himself. You have to remember, and after the third one, is the third one? No, in the fourth one, where he got kicked down all those stairs, he's just like, I got to get back up those stairs. That's indomitable will right there. He's willing himself to win no matter what. I mean, that entire movie was just him willing himself to win every fight that he was in. I hit myself in the face with the mic. So that John Wick, Zeus, willpower of lightning, I'm saying that's going to take the cake. And 5 and 6, putting our number ones against each other in 5 and 6. We got Azula and Thor for 6 versus your number one of Samurai Jack and the Ice King. I'm gonna have to get Samurai Jack and the Ice King versus Azula and Thor. Really?
Yeah, I think Samurai. They're not on the same list, right? That's a different list, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think Azula Thor is clinching that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Now,
Because that's full Thor God level, yeah.
yeah. Plus with the Zula's bloodlust and marksmanship, not marksmanship. It's that tacticianism. But Samurai Jack and Ice King, like you give Samurai Jack those Ice King abilities, but it's gonna make him a little bit crazy though, crazier than he was at the end of Samurai Jack, because even at the end of Samurai Jack, he was dealing with that feeling of loss and hopelessness after he had lost the sword, and then you just multiply that by like 30-fold with the wizard eyes, and losing his mind from the Ice King helmet, but he's still gonna retain his skillful mastery over all weapons, and he's also a great tacticianist and marksman, and even with his ability to jump good, Thor has his, I mean, yeah, no matter what, it's going to be Azula Thor. They're going to take that cake no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what, they're taking that between her level of skill, martial arts, precision, lightning bending, plus increasing that with God lightning of God of Thunder Thor, plus his immense amount of like strength, God strength, literal dimensional level physical strength, durability, resilience, stamina, speed, power. It's like, yeah, it's like he's clinching that. John Wick Ice King, or no, Samurai Jack Ice King. Yeah, it's like, yeah. I mean, it's still just Samurai Jack at the end of the day. It's still, I mean, he's tight. You know what I'm saying? If we're saying Samurai Jack base, Samurai Jack versus Azula,
The Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack is clinching it. Samurai Jack versus Azula, he's definitely clinching it. Ice King against
versus
the boy?
Thor.
Thor, obviously.
Nah.
Never mind.
Nah.
He would be like, "Who is this silly Iceman?"
He'd be all like, "Ooh, I want to marry the princess,"
And he just crush him.
Dead. Just drop a hammer on him.
Yeah, one shot him immediately. Take his head off.
But like, okay, not one shot it. Like Ice King's gonna give him some quote unquote trouble.
He's just gonna annoy him a little bit. Yeah.
Exactly. And he's gonna be like, why isn't he dying faster than I want him to die? But he's definitely still going to die at the end of the day. So
Gotta put him down.
exactly. Where we at?
143.
Okay. All right. And we're gonna come back for part number 3. In part 3, we're at 143. And part 3, we're gonna put list number 1 and 2 up against list 3 and 4 up against list 5 and 6. We're gonna put all people up against each other. Put them in a little 6-way fusion battle, quote unquote. We're gonna see which ones would definitely take the cake. We're going to take the number ones from each list and see who will be the best out of the 6. And we might, chop it down who will be the best in the 3, best in the 2, put them in an order. We're going to see how it really is going to be. We're also going to add in those special guests as well, put a little bit more detail into those special guests out of all 6 lists. We're going to put them all together in Fusion Characters number 3. So we're going to see y'all in the next one. Next time on character fusions. All right, we're gonna see y'all in the next one, part number 3.
Part 3. Peace.
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 All right, so that's the last 5 minutes.